Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing my skincare routine video, and I'm not going to be really talking about my nighttime care routine because that's more treatment based, whereas my daily routine is more stuff I use on a daily basis. So my skin is dry, but at the moment it's not that dry. It's kind of normal, I would say, but in the winter it gets really dry here. I get a little bit oily here and dry here, so I guess it's kind of a bit of everything. It's kind of combination dry and normal, but it changed season to season. So in my products I look for, you know, hydration, a little bit of anti-aging but not too much. I do suffer from really fine lines here. I'm 23 years old, so it's not the main concern, but I like to use products with anti-aging ingredients. Obviously I like to be protected from the sun, which is one of the main anti-aging factors, and I just like to keep things as simple as I can make them while getting all the benefits I can with the products I use. So in terms of cleansers, I like something really creamy and really good for sensitive skin. I like something that doesn't really do much, if I'm honest, just cleans the skin, because I really don't think you can have many benefits with a cleanser because it's only on your skin for a very short amount of time. So why would you buy an anti-aging cleanser? I mean, it's really not going to do anything, if I'm honest. So I like fragrance-free, oil-free, a very natural, I wouldn't say natural cleansers, but very simple pared back cleansers. One of my most favourite cleansers I ever used was the Origins, is it the Checks and Balances or a Perfect World cleanser? That's a white cream cleanser. It's so moisturising and it leaves your skin beautiful. Does not strip the skin at all. But at the moment I like this one equally actually. I'm using the Merle a Delicate Balance Calming Cleanser, and the reason I like this is because it really doesn't have any fuss to it. It's really simple cleanser. It comes out as a cream product. I personally remove my makeup before I cleanse, so this is basically just to remove any dirt that's trapped in between the pores, and it's just to clean any, you know, surface oil off the skin. So that's really all I want my cleanser to do. So I'm getting on really well with this cleanser at the moment. I also really like the Philosophy Purity. I actually really get on well with that as well. So the next thing I will do is I like to use sort of I guess it's a toner, but it's not at the same time. It's kind of like a Radiance product, which is really good for brightening the skin. And one of my latest discoveries is the First Aid Beauty Radiance Facial Pads. Now you get 60 in here, so they last you a long time, and they're like $28, something around that price point. They're really not overpriced at all. These are alcohol free and they're also fragrance free. Now I meet a lot of people that are allergic to fragrance, so this is a great product first of all, because sometimes when you're allergic to fragrance or your skin doesn't cope well with fragrance, it's hard to get an effective product that does what you want it to. This is good if you want to brighten your skin, you want to maintain the tone of your skin, but you also want it to, I don't know, you want to use some sort of toner / refresher. So this product actually has lactic acid, which comes from milk, and also glycolic acid, which comes from fruit, I believe. And it also has cucumber extract, which I love. I love cucumber. I love the smell of it. I love to eat them. I'm obsessed over cucumber. And it also has lemon peel in it as well. And everyone knows that if you use lemons on your skin, it brightens to a certain extent. So it has all the ingredients that you need to sort of sort out pigmentation, but in a very gentle way. So I use these probably every other day, but if you're starting out using them, I would really wean your skin on them. Like use one every other day or every 3 days, and if you get a bit sensitive, because they do sting a little bit because of the acid, but just really, you know, get your skin used to it and then you'll be able to use it every day. But I can't say enough good things about this. It's just done wonders for my skin. I don't really have many discoloration problems, but I just like to keep my skin even because that's the way I like it to be. So I have 2 serums which I love, and at the moment I'm coming to an end of my Kate Somerville Total Vitamin Antioxidant Face Serum. Now the reason I have 2 is because I really wanted to try this one here, which is a totally different serum, which I'll tell you about. So the first one, which I've been using now for a couple of months, which I love, is an antioxidant serum, meaning it has a lot of antioxidants in it that protects your skin from the environment, which is really good for anti-aging. This can only be used in the AM, not the PM, which is why I wanted to consider to try something else. So this has sodium hyaluronate in it, which is another word for hyaluronic acid. It retains moisture in the skin, which then makes your skin look younger, which is obviously amazing. It also has vitamin C and E. What I love about this is the packaging. You also get a thing on the side which tells you when you're about to run out, which I think is an amazing feature for a product, because sometimes it's really hard to tell. It's also good that the product is what's the word, kind of hidden, because sometimes the light can make the ingredients unstable, therefore they're not as strong as they appear to be when you first purchase the product. So yeah, I'm super impressed with this. I apply this every morning, 2 to 3 pumps all over the face, and I'm really impressed with it. I can't recommend it enough. It's very, very good for pigmentation though. If that's not really your main concern, or you know, you're not really looking at evening out your skin, if it's really, really, really perfect, then maybe this is not for you. But for me, I love it. But I wanted to try something new, something that injects a bit more moisture, because coming up, winter's coming up, I want something a bit more cushioning to the skin, something that's going to really be like a big blob of water on my face, I guess. And I heard a lot of good reviews about this one. This is the Quench Hydrating Face Serum. This one has vitamin A as the main ingredient. You can use this in the AM and the PM. And when you put this on your face, it just feels like the most intense hydration you will ever feel. And it's very lightweight, it absorbs very deeply into the skin, and it just feels amazing. If you have dry skin, this would be the most perfect product for you. At the moment, it might be a little bit too much hydration for me, but I know for a fact that it makes my makeup look flawless, because I really don't need to use a lot of moisturiser when I use this. So I'm going to be trying this. I can't do a full review on this yet, but I will do soon. But so far, so good. So the next product I love to use, if I can find it, where is it? Here it is. Sorry, I've got this basket here of my skincare products that I keep all my skincare in. I got this from Target. It's really handy to have because I don't have time to go into drawers. I just like to pick what I want to use. So for moisturiser, I actually didn't think I was going to like this, if I'm honest with you, and I have been obsessed. I'm actually going to purchase it today at Sephora. This is by Philosophy. This is called Take a Deep Breath SPF 30. This is oil free. I actually did a review on this. I think this was my skincare products, sun care products or something, maintaining summer skin or something like that, one of my last videos. So this is oil free, but I wouldn't recommend it to oily skin because it is very, very moisturising. So much so that if you're oily, it's really going to make you oilier. So I really don't know why they would recommend it to people with oily skin. For me, it's the perfect amount of hydration. It's lightweight, it sinks into the skin really nicely. What else can I say about it? It infuses oxygen into the skin, which I really am not 100% educated on oxygen for the skin. I presume that antioxidants, you know, oxygen was bad for the skin, but let me know if you have any more information on that. But for me, I absolutely love it. It's just the most really nice product. If you want like a beautiful glow to the skin, this will definitely give it you. But then again, I wouldn't recommend it to oily skin, but I absolutely love this so far. They also do it in a jar, and they also do it in a tube like this. Eye products. Okay, so I'm going to talk about 2 products here that are very different. Okay, the first product is by a brand called Indeed Labs, which is a UK based brand. You can buy it online in America and any other country. This is called Eysilix, and this is a very strong peptide anti-aging complex, I guess you could call it. It does everything. It gets rid of dark circles, it gets rid of fine lines, moisturises, it's really cooling. It's just a really good product with a lot of what could I say, clinical experiments backed up with it. So a lot of the ingredients are proven to work, which is great because you always want to do your research before you buy any product without getting talked into it, of course. The next product is when you're having one of those mornings where you're like, can't wake up, need something to help me. This is the Detox Eye Roller by First Aid Beauty. Here it is. And this is a really nice product. What you do is just take off the lid. It has a little ceramic ball, and you just roll it across your eyes 2 to 3 times, and it also has caffeine in it as well, which helps minimise the appearance of dark circles, which I'm sure you all know. It also has hyaluronic acid, which plumps up the skin. A lot of people actually have hyaluronic acid injected into their skin rather than fillers, because it's natural, it comes from your own skin, and it just really smooths out your skin. It's the most natural thing I think you can use in your skin, because you actually produce it yourself. It also has witch hazel and advanced peptides, which support the natural collagen in your skin. So I'm just reading this at the moment just so I get all the information out correctly. So far I really like it. It's so refreshing to use in the morning, and my eyes, it makes my eyes really nice. So when I apply concealer, it makes them not crease, it just makes everything glide together, and it's moisturising. The last couple of things I want to talk about is just little treatments that I use every day. I love the Fresh Sugar Advanced Lip Therapy. It's one of the most amazing, soothing, moisturising lip treatments I've ever used that actually works. It's really plumped up my lips actually when I use it. It actually works, but it's not one of those products that stings the lips. It just moisturises them so much they actually appear bigger. So once I've done all my makeup, I leave this on at the start of the makeup routine, and then by the time I come to put my lipstick on, like, my lips are all plumped up and moisturised. So I can't recommend this enough. So yeah, that's all my skincare that I'm using of the moment, I guess. If you have similar skin to me, these products may work for you. If you want any more recommendations, or you have any recommendations to me, please let me know, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.